Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tayen. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. First and foremost, I want to start off by acknowledging everyone that have been patient with me with doing your readings and your workings. I have fell behind because I have had so many come in this week. I've been doing so many spiritual workings and so many spiritual interventions. It has delayed even my readings, but I got all of my readings out tonight. Yay! It was an all-day process, but I finally got it done. You guys, I'm gonna have to go back to a 5-day turnaround, okay? This 3D, that's funny. This 3-day turnaround is a tight fit and a tight squeeze for me, and it's humanly impossible for me to continue to go on this way because I have 4 other businesses that I run outside of what I do here. So, and I, gotta make sure that I'm being reasonable. And I want to make sure you have the best quality, which you do. You guys get good readings, and I do take my time, but the point is at my own expense, and I need to just have those boundaries, and you guys, it's going to have to be a 5-day turnaround. I have too many of you that I'm doing workings for, and I cannot get it done within 3 days. I thought that I could, but I can't because I have readings too. All right, enough about that soapbox rant. I want to say thank you for those of you that purchased my Kit Karma's eye spray and have given me phenomenal feedback. Oh my God, it makes me feel so good. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying your spray and that it is working and helping you as empaths and light workers that you are. Bomb.com. Thank you for those of you that have pre-ordered my Rainbow Ray deck. It will be officially available after Wednesday the 15th to be able to be shipped out. And I think I got all the announcements out the way. In the meantime, in between time, let me go ahead and get into this beautiful reading. This is going to be a very triggering reading. I'm just going to tell you that because I've already laid down the cards. And I had to look at the readings because this is a new deck. This is the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. And I am so super geeked up and thrilled to do this reading channeled through this tarot from Nostradamus, because this is unlike any other reading I have ever done. The meanings are totally different than the original tarot, and this whole reading is just the bomb.com. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into this. You know how I do it. Let me go ahead and call on all 6 elements. I call on air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this reading in all directions, time, and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. All right. So leading the reading, we have the completed world. Someone's returning home. And I believe that this person has been away for a very long time. It started off with an original ideal that this person was getting away to clear their head, to clear their mind, and to just really take a break from the relationship, but not to break away from the relationship. And it turned to them breaking away from the relationship because, we don't normally plan things perfectly. Life just kind of happens to us. And so therefore, I feel like this person got themselves into a situation or situations, a couple of situations that bound them, okay? But they have come to the completion of those karmic ties and connections to where now it's imminent. They will be coming to you with some type of message, some type of universal truth that you have been waiting for, something that you've been longing for, but they are coming back to you. I feel that the person that is returning, when they left, you and this person of interest were not on good terms. I know that might sound silly because most people that are, in broken relationships are not in good terms, but no, I'm serious. Like, you guys really were not seeing eye to eye. Okay. At least sometimes when people break away from a relationship, sometimes it's, amicable. On both sides, they both agreed that, they've tried their damnness or their hardest to make it work and it just didn't work. And so therefore, they both amicably agreed. I feel like it was one-sided. I feel like you didn't want to let this person go. And I feel like this person was conflicted too. But in their own ego, in their own desperation to being right because they have control issues, this person is definitely a control freak. They went away anyway because they wanted to prove to you that they can live without you. They wanted to prove to you that they didn't need you, that they were no longer dependent on you. I felt like they have formed a codependency issue with you, and they still have it, but in their ego, they tell themselves that they don't. And so therefore, they do anything out of their way so that they're not held responsible for this relationship. Okay? I feel like this person has left you more than once. This is not the first time that they left you, but the other times they were just testing. That was their testing ground to see how they would react, their person, and how they could cope if they were to live without you. Next, you have the Six of Sons. All right, so with the Six of Sons, this is a very good card. It speaks about the home life, the domestic home life, the home front, and, things coming together, joyous news, a messenger. Okay, I feel like this person, although they did you wrong, they're going to be coming with a message of hope. It's going to be something that's going to make you, I don't know if I'm going to say, I'm not going to go as far to say make you happy, but it will get you motivated to start contemplating whether or not you should take this person back. Because I feel like this person, not only have they done you wrong, but they went out of their way to fuck you over. I mean, that's just the way I feel. I mean, the way that I'm channeling it and the energy, this person purposely hurt you. And it was not their original intention. Let's just say that. It wasn't their original intention, but this is the type of person where they don't think about other people's feelings, okay? And they don't add up all the costs. It was something that needed to be gained, something that they wanted to receive, and so therefore, they used you as a sacrificial lamb, okay? They threw you up under the bus, not once, but twice, maybe 3 times in this situation in order for them to attain what it was that they felt was worth losing you for. Then you have the Sun card. The Sun card, it deals with new beginnings, okay? It also deals with marriage. I feel like either you were married to this person or you were engaged to this person or in a real serious committed relationship. This person has gotten enlightenment. And although I don't feel like they are 100% changed, I feel like they're in a transitioning period because the sun is now shining on them and illuminating the truth about the relationship to this person. I feel that they've even told some of you they didn't love you. They didn't want to be with you. And they convinced themselves that that was true, but they forgot that this was a fated partnership. Okay? You are the ribbon that is in the sky that Stevie Wonder sings about. This partnership is what he was referring to, a divine partnership that has been orchestrated by the heavens divinely orchestrated, divinely guided, divinely directed, you see. And I believe in their own ego. They looked at you like they looked at any other person that they've ever dated. You were just a notch in the belt. You were just another one. Not knowing that they will get themselves emotionally entangled and tied up into this romance with you to the point where they can't let you go. You have this 5 of Moon card, which represents deceit. And it also represents despair. Do you notice this person is sitting on their bed and they look like they're ill? Well, for some of you, the person of interest is ill. They're sick and they're reading on how to get over what they got themselves into. They're researching. They're trying to find a way. Because with this person, they're analytical, okay? They may be an engineer or a mathematician. This person is highly intelligent. Let's just put it that way. May speak multiple languages. They always think that they can think their way out of situations. But that's not always true. You can't always think. Sometimes you got to feel your way out. And I feel for this person, this particular person of interest, they don't like using their emotions. They feel that using emotions make you weak. And they always overanalyze and overthink every situation. This person is a person that has made themselves miserable. And they've made their own life miserable because they do too much. They do too much. They make the most simplest thing, the most hardest complex mental mind fuck that there is. I'm serious. You're just dealing with someone that's they learn by extremes. You're dealing with an extremist. Okay, there's no other way that I can, correlate in word and thought what this type of person is that you're dealing with, that you're connected to. It's like they don't want to do it if they don't do it the hard way. This person sets up many lessons for themselves in life, and you have been impacted by some of them because they've not listened to you. They are a control freak. They don't want to listen to you. Their teachability index is at a 0. Okay? And so I feel because of that, this is the reason why they're up late night thinking about you, thinking about the relationship, thinking about, things that went wrong, thinking about how they can fix it. And this has kept them away. The reason why this relationship has not culminated and flourished is because they have overthought. They know that they've hurt you. They know that they've caused you pain. But in all of that, they are thinking their way out of how they can get around even apologizing to you because they don't want to apologize. They feel ashamed. They feel embarrassed. And they're still trying to manifest this relationship. This is the reason why they're up studying. Okay? They're trying to find a intellectual way of being able to get back into your good graces without realizing that all they have to do is just say that they're sorry and mean it. And you may consider this person that took you through so much. They took you through hell and back, I feel. And they even know it. Okay? They know what they've done. They know the pain that they have caused you. You have the devil card. Of course, this person was deceitful. Of course, this person, they were self-serving, breaking the rules to fit their own agenda and their own desires. And they blatantly refuse to see beyond their own self, their own journey. And I feel like they've had harsh journeys and they've had rude awakenings and a harsh journey to reality. You're dealing with a person that has been mentally enslaved by their own ego, feeling that whatever they done to you, no matter how harmful the effect was. And I'm sensing that not only you have gotten hurt by this person, but there has been people around you that have been deeply impacted by this person's actions. I feel like they don't feel that there is anything wrong. They feel justified in the means in order for them to gain whatever it was that they gained, because that's just how self-serving this individual is. And I feel like this person doesn't have their mental capacity. Even though they are intelligent, I feel like they suffer from some type of form of psychosis or mental illness, because it's not normal for you to be this irrational. This person is very impulsive, very irrational. They don't think before they act. They just act, and then whenever the consequences come, they're met with those consequences, and they don't take full responsibility for the pain and the suffering that they have caused. Okay? You're dealing with the type of person that is just not a person who really know themselves. They claim that they do. They pretend that they do. And they have convinced others around them that they do. But there has been so many times that source energy had to course correct this person and put them right back on the right track, because they have strayed from their path for way too long. I feel like this has been a lifestyle. This has been a lifetime bad habit that they formed. They have formed a habit of not listening. They have formed a habit of not even listening to God's own voice. Edging God out is ego, right? And so therefore, if they're not listening to source energy, what makes you think they're going to listen to you? But regardless if they listen or not, they're going to continue to keep getting tire moment after tire moment, because divine timing is at play and it's happening right now. And this person is being forced, I feel, at this now moment to come into this union, because they have withheld and they have fought this for so long. And that's the reason why you have the Fool card, okay? The Fool card in this deck is nothing like we think that it is. It really deals with a person who needs to surrender and to go with the flow and the greater power that is in control, because they think that they are the end all, the be all, and they're not. God is, you see. And this person feels like databomb.com, you know, that you need them. They don't need you. But they're sadly mistaken, and they're starting to realize with these sleepless nights and the moments of grief and loss and despair, they need you after all. See, they weren't banking on these feelings and emotions and the residue of your love that you left them infected with. They thought they were going to be able to get you out their system. They've tried to get you out of their system by hooking up with multiple women, you know, and not all of them they were sexual with, but they did have emotional affairs with all of the women. I feel like for some of them, they have drunk to the capacity of where they didn't even know where in the hell they were. I feel like they went from bars to bars, bar hopping, and they tried to drink you out of their system, only to find that when they woke, when they were awakened, that you were stuck on their mind and glued there, even worse than what you were before they drunk. Okay? I feel like with the Fool card, this is not only an opportunity from Source for a new beginning, but it's also an opportunity for them to change. It's an opportunity for them to get rid of the old habits that is hindering the relationship. I feel the reason why you're in separation from this person is because they have bad habits. that they need to get rid of. They had those bad habits even when they were in a relationship with you. And so Source is not going to allow them to come back into your vibrational frequency until they are a perfect vibrational match and that they are congruent with your current vibration, which I feel is very high. Okay. And the last card that is here, it is the 8 of Spears. This person, how can I say this? They're being forced right now, okay, to walk away from everything that doesn't serve them. 8 is about change and leaving behind. 8 is about leaving behind what no longer serves you. This person, as you can see, they really don't want to walk away from all that they feel that they've accomplished. They have been very successful in careers. They have gotten homes. They've gotten more away from you and not in the relationship with you than what they feel that they've accomplished being with you. But they don't realize that was the Maya, you see. That was the test. That was the trick. This person is in a world of delusion. Okay? They feel that their current existence and their current world around them is their reality in the way that they're supposed to be living life. But the divine has stepped in. And so now you see this person, they're at unrest. They're not happy. They put on a good facade and they faked the funk. That's what they did. And now it's caught up to them. They can't fake it anymore. They cannot wear that fake mask. They cannot lie because their feelings and their emotions have gotten the best of them and has come back full circle. This person can no longer operate in reckless abandonment like they have done in the past. At this moment, they know what they are supposed to do. And each time that they have been told to go back into union, to get themselves together, they have utterly refused, and they have found themselves in situations that most people have found it hard to come back from. But by God's grace, because of the promise of this union, and it is a divine union, there has been more mercy that has been shown than what most people have been given. But for this person, the message is that there is not going to be any more mercy shown. And if things are not done by free will of choice, then it's going to be done by force. That is the message from Source. You will be forced to do what is necessary in order for this union to come about. And I have come to the conclusion of this channeled message. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my gift registry from Amazon, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. I do apologize. I do not have time to do an extended version of this video, but I will do a one question answer still for $11.11. Namaste, everyone.